What's your life like? Do you wake up in the morning and say, oh God, it's Wednesday, I gotta take out the garbage today. Oh, I gotta get in the car and sit in traffic and go to work. Oh, I gotta sit in the office all day and wait to come home. Oh, I gotta come home. Oh, the grass needs cutting, I gotta cut that. And you don't think you're doing anything fun in life. Well, here's a website helps you do the fun things. It's called a Buckistador, like a bucket list site. You have a bucket list, you always want to skydive, you always want a little photography studio so you can be a professional photographer or whatever. You want to adopt a child, you want to go on water rafting. This is a place, our website's free, doesn't cost you anything to do all this, to raise money, to get money to do that. They do all the mechanics for you back there, and you find people who want to do the same thing. Hey, I always wanted to go scuba diving in Latin America or something. You find 5 other people, and oh, we need, $900 a piece, and that organizes all that for you, and to pay the thing, and who's paid, who's not, how much money we got, and raising the money, and where to get the money, and all that kind of stuff. So you get all that help right there on this website, and you don't have to pay thousands of dollars. You pay nothing. You pay a little small percentage, like 5, 6, 7, 8%, something like that, of the money that you really collect on this. See, and they show you how to use social media and other things to get money to do these things. But most importantly, man, you got a place now to encourage you to do the things you always want. I don't know about you, man, but at my age, man, life seems really short. The exit door is getting closer and closer. So all the stuff. That's why the older you get, to me, you should be in more of a hurry. I see these old people taking so long to get everywhere. Why? They have less time. They should be hurrying to get there. It's the young people that should be slow, right? But the young people are fast and the old people are slow, right? I think it's the other way around. You got, the older you get, the less time you have to do everything. You don't even know what the heck to do. And this site will actually give you ideas. Hey, these are the things you ought to do. It's sort of like a smorgasbord in life. Hey, I want to eat one of those. I didn't even know they were there. And you grab for one of those. So this will help you with all that. I mean, there's a site that just done for this. And this woman who set it up, she's an accountant. Boy, that doesn't sound exciting. No wonder she wants to help other people. And when she starts doing this, man, this is on her bucket list. To do a site for everybody else. To do the things they want to do in life. Now, what could be better than that? Watch. Tori Shallon with a Buckistador. Well, Tori, I'm really impressed with what you do, because this is what you're doing. I think everyone should live their life that way. You're here trying to help people do what they really should be doing in life and not wasting time doing all this other nonsense we get tied up in doing, don't you?
That's very true. We try to make sure that people live their life to the fullest.
But it's and we're all unique, I feel. To me, when I read your site, this is what my question mark should have been. It's digging down inside of me to bring out what's inside of me, and this is me inside. So if you don't like this, then I probably don't like you either. So we're fine. But I'm having a ball, And that's what your bucket list, it seems to do for everybody, like what you really want to do in life, right? So how does the site help people do that? What do you guys do for them?
Well, on Buckistador, people can go onto the website and they create their bucket list. From there, they can match it up to their friends. So you can see you have 10 friends that all want to do the same exact activity.
Oh,
you can also schedule an event around that activity. And from there, we have several different funding options. You can do group payments, or you can crowdfund a particular bucket list item.
Wow. So in other words, oh gosh, I'd always like to go scuba diving off the coast of South America or something like that. And then you go on the bucket list. And does it cost to put my ideas on your site at all?
It does not. The only thing that has any type of fee associated with it is when you actually do the crowdfunding and group payment options. We do take a portion of the funds similar to other crowdfund websites.
Right.
But you can go onto our site, create your bucket list for free, interact with your friends for free, schedule events, and even create your fundraiser all at no cost.
Wow. So I can go on the site, then I want to go scuba diving in South America, and then all of a sudden I say, hey, there's 3 other people that have that on their list, and say, hey, well, let's go together. We'll start a We'll start a trip. And so that I could organize a trip on your site, raise money for the trip, and because you organize the back end, so I don't have to collect the money and do all this kind of stuff. You do it all, and we all go down to South America, and I knock that off my list, and I come back a more beautiful person, right?
Exactly. If you determine it's going to cost $800 per person, you put that on the fundraiser, indicate who you want to invite. Everybody pays in their fee, and the website even alerts you when you have all of the payments. So you can go complete your bucket list item, and then you just check it off your bucket list. So, yeah.
But I mean, it's also for other things besides just travel and bucket lists. I mean, it's for doing important things in your life. I mean, I always want to be an artist maybe, or start a small business. I mean, we could use your crowdfunding capabilities on the site to raise money to do these kinds of things too, right?
That's correct. There's really no restrictions on what you raise the money for. So if it's starting your own business, you want $2,000 for the first month's rent for a photography studio because you've always wanted to start your own business. Or cool. Maybe you want to do something a little more personal and you want to adopt a child. There's going to be several thousands of dollars related to adoption expenses. You can put that on there and have friends and family donate. It can be anything and everything that is one of your life's goals. You put it on there, you can create a fundraiser. And one of the nice things too about our website is we have different privacy settings. So it allows you to have public fundraisers for those big things that you've always wanted to do, but you can also have private fundraisers for just friends and family. So if there is something that's extremely personal to you, you can still create a fundraiser and family and friends can still contribute without publicizing it to the world.
Well, that's wonderful.
That's a unique feature as well.
But more importantly about you, I mean, Buck Keistador was on your bucket list, wasn't it, in life? I mean, you're like an accountant in the financial services industry or something, and you chucked that up because this was a dream of yours, wasn't it?
That's very true. I've always wanted to run my own business and really create something of my own that I could call my own. So yeah, but Keistador was on my bucket list, and I'm proud that I continue to update the site and check things off my bucket list related to that. So yeah, it's a very big transition going from accounting to the tech world because I have no background in that. So it was a lot of learning and a lot of mistakes along the way, but that's what a bucket list is for, too. You get bumped and bruised quite a bit, but you're still standing at the end with a smile.
Absolutely. And I think that's the only way we grow in life. All these people want life easy, which is like playing basketball against a 5-year-old. You're going to win, so who cares? And if you don't go try to play against Michael Jordan or something like that and see how good you really are, and fall on your butt, that's the only way you're going to grow.
Exactly. The little accomplishments are nice, but the big ones make you feel really great.
Yeah. No, and I think that's what we're here for in life, is really to give as much as we can possible in life. Whether it's in a personal relationship, in a loving relationship, to love as hard as you can, or in our professional life, to give our talents as much as we can. And if you're in some job that your meetings all day you hate, you're not giving as much as you can, right?
That's very true. And that's a nice thing about our website too, is that you have the opportunity to inspire and be inspired. It's nice to see your friends' bucket list and realize that they have a life goal that they've always wanted to build a habitat for humanity, and that's not something that you ever thought about. So maybe you become involved in that, and you can inspire people with your goals as well. And not only do they contribute, but a lot of times they'll participate in the event as well. So it's really kind of heartwarming too to go to the website and just see what everyone is doing.
Well, it'd be like Tori went out and started an IT company, and she knows nothing about IT. So if that idiot could do it, I could do it too.
That's very true. Yeah, I'm pretty cursed when it comes to technology. So the fact that I run a tech company is just astounding.
But you're right. But that's inspirational, and that's what I think we need, because we have all these experts that come into our life and say, "Oh, you can't do this because you can't do that because you can't do that." Nah, you just do it and figure it out.
Exactly.
You gotta,
That's the nice thing too about the age that we live in, is that there's so many resources that
yes,
when I do run into obstacles related to this company, I can go onto the internet, or I can find
yes,
somebody to talk to that gives me a little bit of guidance. So
yes.
yeah, it's becoming easier and easier to not only start your business, but complete a lot of those bucket list items too,
Yeah,
because
you're
there are
absolutely right.
instances where you just don't have the knowledge for it.
You're absolutely right. And see, I saw that another, 30 years ago when I first started in business, I would get on the phone, and my theory was in 7 phone calls, I could find a free expert on anything to solve any problem. But now you could go online and do the same thing, anybody. You don't even have to know how to dial a phone, and the world is bigger, than just the phones, because it's experts all over the world that you could tap into for free, and you could get any problem solved for free. That's why I have trouble selling information now. Nobody wants to buy it. You can get it for free.
Well, there's good and bad things to that community feel, I guess. Yeah.
But I think it's exciting times, and you personally have used the skills out there and tools that are available to do what you really want in life, and you started a service that doesn't cost anything for other people to learn how to do that too, so they could grow as much as possible. And that's why I commend you for helping other people, trying to get as much out of this silly life as you possibly can, because it's all, I'm not sure if it means anything anyway, so we might as well have fun doing this.
Exactly.
And you're helping us with the tools to do that, so thank you very much. And you go to Buckkeystador, BUCQUISTADOR.com, right?
Yeah, we can actually even make it easier. We just acquired the 4-letter domain name bucq.com, so buck.com makes it even easier for people to type in. As I realized, we made up Buckkeystador because we want you to conquer your bucket list, but a lot of times it's hard for people to spell, so buck.com, BUCQ.
Well, I'm one of those people who are not qualified either. I mean, I flunked English in college, and I have 2 New York Times bestseller lists, so spelling Buckkeystador is a little tough for me too. So BUCQ.com, that's where to go and start living life, right?
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much.
Story.
Thank you very much, Tori. Take care.
Thank you for your time. It was good talking to you.
Okay, start making your bucket list and get to that site and start letting them help you. Remember, you got nothing to lose. What the heck? So it doesn't happen. It hasn't happened yet for you anyway. And you'll learn. Every time you do something in life, you're learning for the next time. And that's the important thing. So you got to get out there and learn. Or just get out there and fail.